Family. Welcome. I'm so excited to be here. I love doing meditation. I love sending meta. I love how meta oozes off my tongue, off the breath of life, the chi energy, and to give people, family, community, that energy, that love and light, that Holy Spirit. Like I said, chi, vital force energy. That's my favorite part of this, and the reason why I do it is because I love it and it helped me to get grounded, and it allowed room in my heart space to love myself. Because first we start with ourselves, we send metta to ourselves first, and then to a loved one. And it just brings me much delight to do this work. I'm gonna get right into it today because I have an exercise class. You'll hear 3 chimes to open us up. Call your spirits in, call your ancestors, whomever you like. And we're going to send love and light today and liking it. All right, family. Once again, I'm grateful to be here and grateful to be doing this work with you. So, the Buddha way in Buddhism, Bodhisattva is a being who is on the path to enlightenment and works to help others achieve the same. The word bodhisattva comes from the Sanskrit word bodhi, meaning enlightenment, and staffa, meaning being, together meaning enlightened being person. We're going to go over the Bodhisattva 16 precepts of the Zen tradition. Zen are guidelines for ethical practice that embody a clear mind and a connected heart, animated by the intention to live a life of compassion and deep respect for all beings. The 16th precepts are the 3 pure precepts. I vow not to commit evil. I vow to cultivate goodness. I vow to help others. The 3 treasures. I take refuge in Buddha. I take refuge in Dharma. I take refuge in the Sangha. You may ask, what is refuge? Refuge is a safe haven, a secure place. Most importantly is the belief in the refuge. Without faith and belief that you can have solace and take refuge means nothing. It's like seeking shelter from the rain, but standing in the storm. What is Buddha? Buddha is a person that has reached enlightenment through meditation and training. What is Dharma? Dharma literally is a decree or custom. Personally, to me, it means the reality of right behavior. For example, lead me from the unreal to the real, right reality per se. And what is Sangha? Sangha is community, tribe, people that support us. A Sangha that is practicing good Dharma is healthy, joyful, and happy. So next we have the 10 grave precepts. I vow not to kill, but to cherish all life. I vow not to steal, but to respect that which belongs to others. I vow not to misuse sexual energy, but to be honest and respectful. I vow not to lie, but to speak the truth. I vow not to misuse drugs or alcohol, but to keep the mind clear. I vow not to gossip about others' faults, but to be understanding and sympathetic. I vow not to praise myself by criticizing others, but to overcome my own shortcomings. I vow not to withhold spiritual or material aid, but to give freely when needed. I vow not to unleash anger, but to seek its source. I vow not to speak ill of the three treasures, but to cherish and uphold them. In the Zen Buddhist tradition, the 16 precepts can be taken formally or non-formally in community, but it's a way to seal our commitment and receive community for our intentions. And I want to read something today from Thich Nhat Hanh. It says, this is a one-step program. Thich Nhat Hanh and the worldwide Sangha, as we offer methods for healing and transformation, there's guidelines. And the precept is one of those guidelines, a direction. Every time you practice the recitation of the precept, the person who leads the ceremony, wrong one. This is the first of the 5 precepts. Have you made an effort to study and to practice it during the last 2 weeks? So you don't say yes or no. You breathe 3 times and let the question enter, and you act from there. And this is good enough because yes is not entirely correct. You might have made an effort but still think that it's not enough. So the intention is to help you move in that direction. So if you say no, that is not correct either, but you have practice. And what I like about Thich Nhat Hanh, he brings about just the awareness and the attention. And it's the intention when we do things. Do you have good intent? Do you have goodwill? Do you have the heart to do things correctly and in good manner? And that's what it's about when we're sending metta. Just having that place in our heart that we want to bring out awareness and bring out good. So the reading from today, I'm going to go to the 24th, the day before, because I already did today's reading in the other platform. So it says, letting go of the past. And this touched home for me, and that's why I want to share it with my family, with the Sangha. Said, it is not where we were that counts, but where we are going. When we first find recovery, some of us feel shame or despair at calling ourselves addicts. In the early days, we may be filled with both fear and hope as we struggle to find new beginnings in our lives. The past may seem inescapable and overpowering. It may be hard to think of ourselves in a way other than the way we always have. While memories of the past can serve as reminders of what's waiting for us if we use again, they can also keep us stuck in a nightmare of shame and fear. Though it may be difficult to let go of those memories, each day in recovery can bring us that much further away from our active addiction. Each day we can find more to look forward to and less to punish ourselves for. In recovery, all doors are open to us. We have many choices of new life enriched and full of promise. A new life that is rich and full of promise. While we cannot forget the past, we don't have to live in it. We can move on. Just for today, I will pack my bags and move out of my past into a present filled with hope. Whew. When I read that, I was like, okay, God, ancestors, friends, and family, my Sangha who supported me, allowed me to continue to move from my past. I was, I want to say struck, but stuck is what it needs to come out. I was stuck for many, many years, and I didn't know I was stuck in living in the past. And when I learned about yin yoga, and yoga are a set of moods to harness the Kundalini energy or allow the Kundalini energy to rise. But in my addiction and abuse and all of that, the Kundalini couldn't rise because it was stuck energy in my body. So being overweight, and much like when you smoke marijuana, the THC is held in your fat cells. Much like when you have trauma, the trauma is held in your fat cells. Your energetic body actually keeps count of the trauma if you don't let it go, right? That was a big reason why I named the ceremony that I had this past on the solstice day, the new year, Come Home and Let Go. Because coming to Africa on the motherland and being on the water is a way to release the negative energy and the toxins that we stored up by emitting it, saying it, and getting rid of it. It's so important. I didn't know that the body keeps score. I knew that the liver, after I went to some classes, but the actual body. And so for me, just for today, I'm working on my body, my energetic body, to release the trauma that was stored up in my cells, the hate, anger, hurt, harm, and shame that I built up from childhood. I'm so glad I can sit here and be honest about how I'm working on myself to better myself for my brothers and sisters, my family, my Sangha, the community that we're building, and tell you that it's not easy, but together we can. So my favorite thing to do is sending metta, because sending love and light is another way that I nourish my body to receive love, and I nourish my family out there to receive love. So metta is loving kindness. And let me just take a break. I'm gonna use the chime to chime in, to calm down my breath, to relax my breath, because I got so excited on reading and sending metta, my breath is starting to race. And I want to be present for you. So we're going to take a minute to give to those who are still suffering in their addiction, or wherever they're at in their life. But think about somebody who needs you. Call them today. Tell them that you love them, and tell them that you need them in your life, because you never know when the last time you'll see them. For those that are still suffering in any capacity, heart surgery, knee surgery, circumcision of the heart, let's peel it away so that we can love and love deeply. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth and letting it go. All right, family, we're going to send meta and thank you. We start with ourselves, then a loved one, a neutral party, the challenged person, the child within, and then our Sangha. Repeat after me out loud if you can and say, may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free of danger. May I be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. May I be peaceful, kind, wise, and skillful. May I be at ease. A loved one, someone you dearly love, a child, an intimate mate, a soulmate, your mother. But know in your heart that they are loved and you love them and see them in your mind's eye as they are and as you are. And say, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of danger. May you be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. May you be peaceful, kind, wise, and skillful. May you be at ease. Now to a neutral party. This is someone you know, but you don't know. A passerby, somebody at the market. But look them in their eye as they're standing before you right now and say, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of danger. May you be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. May you be peaceful, kind, wise, and skillful. May you be at ease. Now to the challenged person, a disagreement, an upset, a heartbreak. Ooh, pull that energy from the ground up. See them in your mind's eye. Say, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of danger. May you be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. May you be peaceful, kind, wise, and skillful. May you be at ease. Now the child within, that child that is definitely you, that child that has kept you safe, who's acted out and had tantrums, that child, or the child that was innocent, the child that was a good student and everybody loved, or the child that was retarded, bad, a juvenile delinquent. That child was all of me, and I accept and embrace my child, my inner child. And I ask and invite you to do the same. Drop down to any age that you would like. Meet that child with a hug, a tender kiss, squeeze, say, may you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of danger, may you be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. May you be peaceful, kind, wise, and skillful. May you be at ease. Now, to our Sangha, our community that keeps it lit, our community that keeps thriving, our community that's Black first, that our community that stands up for ourselves, our dignity, integrity, our community that supports us. See your family, baby. See your family in your mind's eye. And say, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of danger. May you be free of suffering and the causes of suffering. May you be peaceful, kind, wise, and skillful. May you be at ease. So I know you hear it in my voice where I could be very emotional, but sending metta is very real to me. And I'm telling you, family, it works. And especially when you envision the upset, the heartbreak, the belligerent child, the whatever you're going through, because when I come on here, I speak real. And I very well have went or going through all of these things, or people in my life, like Terry Rome, I played that, a good person, had knee surgery. Dimitri, he had heart surgery. My, very good brother of my best friend, Sam. When we send metta, we just wrap around love and light and to give them energetic encouragement. And they don't have to know, because it's not about them, it's about us and what we're able to do today to make a difference. And we never know how we're going to change somebody's life by sending metta, because metta is love and light. And when we go in and we meet our inner child, that's a very sensitive place for me. And it's very real. And so is my community. So I'm glad that I'm able to meet ones where they're at and meet myself where I'm at in its totality. I'm not perfect, but I want to. And I want to send metta, love, and light to all of you. We're going to conclude with the Metta Sutta. The Buddha's words on kindness. This is what should be done by one who is skilled in goodness and knows the path of peace. Let them be able and upright, straightforward and gentle in speech, humble and not conceited, contented and easily satisfied, unburdened with duties and frugal in their ways, peaceful and calm and wise and skillful, not proud and demanding in nature. Let them not do the slightest thing that the wise would later reprove. Wishing in gladness and in safety, may all beings be happy. Whatever living being there may be, whether they are weak or strong, omitting none, the great or the mighty, medium, short or small, the seen and the unseen, those living near and far away, those born and to be born, may all beings be at ease. Let none deceive another or despise any being in any state. Let none through anger or ill will wish harm upon another. Even as a mother protects with her life her child, her only child, so with a boundless heart should one cherish all living beings, radiating kindness over the entire world, spreading upwards to the skies and downwards to the depths, outwards and unbounded, freed from hatred and ill will, whether standing or walking, seated or lying down, free from drowsiness. One should sustain the recollection. This is said to be the sublime abiding, by not holding to fixed views. The pure-hearted one, having clarity of vision, being freed from all sense desires, is not born again into this world. Family, that will conclude today's We Black Jewels set, Zen moves. There's so many good things that I can say about calming, just setting with God. It's wonderful. I'm grateful. We went over the 16 precepts of the Zen tradition. We read just for today. We sent metta, which is loving kindness, and we concluded with the Metta Sutta. Family, I love you and thank you. See you next week.